So many products on the market today filled with chemicals and synthetic ingredients. We should start asking ourselves, why should we care about natural skincare products, and do they actually work? Since your skin is a living, breathing organ, what we put on our skin every single day or even hourly, I'm looking at you, lotion, can have a good impact on your skin health, short-term and long-term. And we're going to dive into that today to figure out what is the best options for your skin needs, especially if it's prone to dry eczema skin, so that way it's healthy and thriving. So since I can remember growing up, I used to put on lotion and wear gloves to bed every single night to help with my dry eczema skin on the backs of my hands. And it would help temporarily until I would get up in the morning and wash my hands. Then it would literally wash off. And then the vicious cycle of the cracking and dryness and redness would just start all over again. And so it never really healed itself. And not to mention the lotions back then, I didn't know any better. I just used whatever smelled good. So oftentimes it would sting, it would burn, it would make me cry as a kid because my hands were so dry. And I want to help you prevent that, so that way you don't think that's the only option, is burning and scarring and hurting your skin to make it feel better. But I don't want you to feel like the only option is wearing Vaseline and lotion and gloves to bed, like all that nonsense. There are other better methods that you can do using natural remedies that will help your skin to repair itself, which is ultimately what we want to do. Another thing to consider with hand and body lotions is to look at the ingredients listed on the product itself. Like, is there artificial dyes? Is there preservatives that are artificial in nature? Alcohol in there? That's horrible for dry skin. Fragrances, or is the very first ingredient water? What is water gonna do topically for your skin? Yes, we want to use it to wash ourselves and to drink it, but to moisturize our skin, that's it. Especially if you have dry skin, that's not gonna help your skin. Another thing with like artificial dyes and preservatives and ingredients and fragrances especially, companies legally don't have to list what's in those ingredients, especially fragrances. So there could be a whole slew of toxic chemical ingredients that are being used on your skin, and you don't even realize what you're putting on your skin. And again, your skin is living and breathing, so you want to be mindful of what you're putting on your skin, just like we're mindful of what we're eating and what the foods that we eat are doing to our skin. Food right now is a huge topic, especially for kids, like hello Kellogg's. Another pet peeve is alcohol. Why on earth is there alcohol in the lotions? If it's supposed to be moisturizing, and especially if you have dry eczema skin, you want to steer clear of alcohol because it's gonna sting and burn and make your skin more dry, which makes you use more products. So you keep constantly buying more and more products, and it's just causing this vicious cycle. It's not helping to repair your skin, it's making it worse. Let's just do yourself a favor and just get off of the alcohol ingredient hamster wheel. Again, look at the back of the ingredients. I can't stress this enough. Especially like you do with your food. If you're looking at the ingredients in your food, you want to do the same thing for your skincare products. Back in the day, I used to have to buy a sensitive face moisturizer because my skin is so sensitive on my face that I had to be very mindful of what I was using for a moisturizer on my skin. I had dry, flaky skin before, so unless I bought a sensitive face moisturizer, I would break out. And so that's another vicious cycle in itself that nobody wants to deal with, especially as a young adult. I was using these sensitive face moisturizers because I was like, I need something, but I can't just use whatever. It has to be sensitive because my skin is sensitive. And the lotions that you're using, just because it's super cheap or uber expensive, I'm talking like $700 creams, I don't care what the price range is. You want to look at the ingredients listed on the back of your lotion to see if it's going to help your skin to repair itself for dry eczema skin. So if the first ingredient, and I've seen this on a lot of very expensive lotions and creams, the first ingredient is water or aqua. That when it is the first ingredient listed, that is the bulk, the main ingredient of the product that you're using on your skin. You are wasting time, you are wasting money, you're wasting efforts and putting it on every day. It just look for products that have like the first ingredient to be something natural and that's going to help your skin to repair and nourish itself. So like mango butter, coconut oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, avocado oil, Olive oils, any one of those ingredients that you are gonna want to be like the first ingredient, and the less ingredients it has, the more potent and powerful it's gonna be for your skin. And keep this in mind too, for your skin and your friend's skin or your mom's skin or your sister's skin. Everybody's skin is different, everybody's skin reacts differently. So what may work for one person may or may not work for you, even if it's natural. So it's gonna take a little bit of trial and error, but it's not gonna be months and weeks of figuring out, okay, is this gonna work or not? You can tell pretty quickly within a few days, typically, if a product is gonna work for you. This goes for natural ingredients or synthetic also, which I don't recommend, but just pay attention to how your skin reacts. Does it feel tight, itchy, dry, flaky? Is it red? Is it irritated? And you don't have to torture your skin to get results either. You don't have to use something that's gonna burn your skin or peel the top layer of your skin off or have significant amount of days of downtime so you get some anti-aging results. You can find the same results with natural products without the side effects. That's the biggest thing, is you don't have to go down the toxic chemical route to get some results short term, but in the long run, you're damaging and harming your skin more than you're helping it. So if you can find alternatives to help your skin with the dryness, with the eczema, if you're looking for anti-aging, those are all things that I have and are concerns of mine. There are alternatives that you can use. Mango butter is amazing. It has vitamin A. Used with coconut oil, like in my face and body creams, that's a good retinol alternative without the downtime, without the side effects. It helps to plump the skin. It helps to nourish the skin and to repair itself, and is full of vitamins and nutrients for the skin to help it to repair itself naturally. And it's safe to use short-term and long-term. So when you are using soaps on your skin, because that's another thing that we use every day, every hour, constantly, typically, is you don't, especially with your hands, when it comes to removing germs, soap and water is great and effective for removing germs. It doesn't have to be antibacterial everything, because then you're gonna weaken your immune system in the long run, weakens your skin barrier, because funny enough, soap plays a big role in the texture and look and feel of your skin too, because we're using it so frequently. So what I personally love and use is a castile soap. It has natural fats in it from oils. It helps to nourish the skin and to help it to repair itself, because you're using it so often, it makes a big difference. And another thing with soaps that you want to look out for and avoid is, again, artificial dyes, artificial fragrances. Those are all very harmful to the skin. It's gonna damage it and potentially in the long term. So a good alternative, like I love good smelling soaps and lotions. I don't wanna have to use scent-free because I have dry eczema skin. So what I do as an alternative is I make my own products, so that way I know what the ingredients are in it, but also I use essential oils so that way I get the smell factor from it. And then there could potentially be some good benefits from using essential oils. You can look into that for yourself if you want, but just from a scent perspective, it's just a nice, natural clean, and it just makes you feel more feminine and girly when you have something that smells good, and it makes you feel better about yourself, and who doesn't want to feel good? And then same thing for, like, side note, is fragrances or perfumes. You can make your own natural perfumes using essential oils with oils, and I mean, you can look here on YouTube for recipes, and you can make little rollers so that way you get the perfumes, so you get that good smelling scent on your skin without all the toxic ingredients that's going to harm your skin, especially for us dry skin ladies. So if you're wanting to help your skin to repair itself, to be more healthful and beautiful and more youthful looking as we age more gracefully. I know for myself, I've just turned 40. I definitely want to age gracefully, and I haven't used any fillers or Botox or anything like that. I've just used a very simple, clean, natural 2-step skincare routine to help my skin to repair and nourish itself. It makes a huge difference short-term and long-term. I've been using my 2-step skincare routine for the last 11 years now, and my skin has never looked better, in addition to a good diet. I can talk about that in another video if you would like to learn more about that. But when you pay attention to the products that you use on your skin, it helps increase your self-confidence. It helps you feel better at home and out at work and amongst your friends and your peers. And it is essential to make it part of your daily skincare routine. So get into a habit of just finding a couple key products that your skin loves and it's working for your skin type, and with your own research of like trial and error, figuring out what your skin likes, and then just repeat it every single day. And you don't feel like you need to skip around to the latest fad or the newest product or whatnot, unless you really feel like you notice that your skin needs a little something extra. Then in that case, absolutely try something in addition to, or eliminate something else that wasn't working for your skin. Our skin changes as we get older too, so it's always a good idea to be mindful of what we're putting on and paying attention to what our skin likes. But we don't have to have like a 27,000 skincare step routine with adding new products every week and year and month and season, and it just saves you time, money, and effort and frustration, honestly. If you want to learn more about how to use coconut oil in your skincare routine to improve the look and texture and feel of your dry skin, then watch this video next.